Hello everyone, today I will be making some Jamaican cornmeal pudding. Stay tuned. So guys, to make this delicious mouth-watering cornmeal pudding, these are the ingredients that I'll be using. 3 cups of boiling hot water, 5 cups of coconut milk, half a cup of butter, 3.5 cups of cornmeal, half a cup of flour, 2 cups of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon cinnamon and nutmeg, and 1 tablespoon vanilla, a pinch of salt, 3 bay leaves, and I'll add some raisins to spice up this pudding as we go. Stay tuned. So guys, you want to get a pot and add the cold water and bring it to a boil. That's the result of the boiling hot water that I mentioned earlier. Then you want to add to the boiling hot water your brown sugar along with the butter and the bay leaf and have that dissolve. So the next step is to get a pan and add the cornmeal, the salt, the flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, and mix the ingredients together. You want to make a well in the middle, and then you want to add your coconut milk, and you want to stir this. Also add your vanilla to this mixture, and this is separate from what's going on the stove. You want to mix this really well. Ensure that you remove as much lumps from this before you add it to the boiling hot water. So it's supposed to look something like this, and I wanted it to get out all those little grains, so I use a whisk. So look at my stove, right? So then I remove the bay leaves from the pot and I add the cornmeal mixture with the coconut milk to the stove, and then I started to stir. Man, I was whisking. I was starting to get a workout in my arms with all the whisking I was doing on the stove. I whisk it because I did not want to have any lumps in my pudding, right? I don't want to have lumps. I want to have a nice smooth texture pudding. Then I added the raisin. I was actually making this for my mom and she liked raisins, so I add some raisins to hers. That's why I didn't show it in the beginning. I personally don't like raisins in my cornmeal pudding, but that's what she likes. And then I whisk it until it starts to get to a thick consistency, right? So this is a pudding that will cook on the stove top, especially back in the days, a lot of folks did not have a stove inside their house, so they would make this on top of a wooden fire outside, and they would cook it in the pan and fed their family. If you're making this on the stove top, you want to cook this out until the cornmeal is nice and cooked, and then you want to have it sit for a couple of hours until it's set. You can still develop the crust around the cornmeal, but you will not get the crust on top. But I wanted, a nice crust, the nice juicy crust with the corners and the top that everybody wants. So I cooked it on top of the stove for a while, and then I transferred it to a baking dish. So it's supposed to look something like this, right? Really nice and ready for the oven, baby. So then I transferred it to a baking dish, and I got it really nice. I smooth out the top. Look at all that raisin. It just looks really delicious. Bake the pudding for an hour and 10 minutes, and this was the end result. This is the top. The top is really nice with a beautiful crust, and this is it when I flipped it out to take it out of the pan. Look at that nice juicy slice. Look at it. It's like, look at this, edible. Then I gave my daughter with some vanilla ice cream and some strawberry. That's what she likes. And then my mom, of course, she wanted some vanilla with some, I think was raspberry ice cream with some blueberry. She liked all of those things. So enjoy, try it, and let me know how yours turn out. Until next time, take care.
Subscribe and stay tuned for more videos, everyone.